Hello, Scorpio viewers. I'm looking into what your person is thinking, feeling, wanting, what action they might be taking towards you. For those of you that are new to my channel, I do feel that most of you are going to be having somebody new come in. You guys have been manifesting new love. You've been manifesting somebody who's going to match your energy. You know, your prayers for love are being answered. I'm going to be reiterating this for most of my videos for those of you that are new to my channel. But I know some of you are still holding on to an ex, to a karmic, to a soulmate, whoever it might be. So I'm going to tell both stories on my channel so that it's ultimately up to you. You guys have free will. You can hold on to the ex and see if that pans out or not. Or you can I'll also tell you about the new person, and you can decide if you want to go down that path instead. And I get definitely a big third party energy in this spread. And I think it's a third party for you. I think you might still be holding on to somebody, or you might not be fully over somebody, but I feel like you're getting over them, or you're going to be over them by the time they come back around. But I do see them coming through. I do see them wanting to message you, wanting to communicate. I do see them having epiphanies about you. I really get the strong sense of a message of some kind of communication coming in, but they're just trying to think of how to do it. And they want to make sure they do and say the right things. So this spread right here is about the ex, and then after I tell you about this spread, I'm going to pull some cards on the new person. Although this spread actually is referencing the new person, so you've either just met somebody or you're about to meet somebody, and I think it's going to surprise you because I think you've been wanting this apology and this regret and this love offer from this other person, or you've been hoping maybe just someday you get some kind of closure, like you just want some kind of communication, like you're wanting them to realize how they did you wrong, or there's just some type of energy for that with that. I feel like this person was like, they were shy and they were afraid of rejection. They were afraid of getting hurt. And I think it has to do with an ex, with someone from their past. But again, they shouldn't use that as an excuse, because it's like you still get to choose what you want. You know what I mean? Like they chose to hold on to that fear. They chose their fear over you. I think there were a lot of red flags, hidden motives. It's like if you look at this card, it's like somebody really did somebody dirty here. And I think this is a karmic from their past. Could be a third party situation you guys used to be in, or something of that sort. Or it's like somebody just really used them and abused them, and there were a lot of red flags. And I think it's made this person kind of like just insecure and shy and afraid of getting hurt again. Seems like there was a lot of betrayal and conflict and jealousy in the past. And I think when you guys were talking, or when you had this connection, I feel like maybe they still wanted to reconcile with that person, or maybe they were still holding on to the damage this person did, or they were just like, they were just justifying their fear. It's like they were sabotaging the connection you guys had because they were afraid of getting screwed over and hurt again. Like, see this woman here, it's like that's someone like that really betrayed them, him or her. Somebody that really caused some deep damage, some deep betrayal. But again, that's no excuse though, because everybody's hurt, everybody's been damaged, and you have to decide at a certain point what's worth it to you. You have to decide at a certain point to live your life and trust and love again anyway. You know what I mean? And it's like this person really just was so, they chose their fear over you. And from this spread, I really get like a too little too late energy from this. I think they are going to come back around, but I think that you've either just met somebody new, or you're going to meet somebody new around the time that they come back around, and you're not actually going to want it. I think you're getting into this period where you're going to be a magnet for love. Like, I don't know if you're there yet. Like, you're either in it now or you're coming into it slowly, and you can kind of feel it. Like, your energy is just more attractive lately. Like, you're really in your Scorpio energy, like very mysterious, very seductive. Your desired sex is really noticing you right now. And with this person, I just feel like this fast moving energy, sudden turn of events, chaos. It's like they've been having all these epiphanies, and I think with the full moon energy, those epiphanies are going to get stronger and stronger, where they just really realize that they don't want to stay in this shy, fearful energy anymore. They don't want to live in the past anymore. But, again, it might be too little too late. I feel like they're going to be really inspired, maybe because they see you moving on and they see that you're not just waiting around anymore, or maybe they've just been doing some soul searching and so they're coming to these conclusions on their own. But I see them like just wanting to make this grand romantic gesture, wanting to message you. It's like, see, this person's like so vulnerable, make your move, green light, love offer, commitment. It's like there's just such vulnerability and passion and emotion in these two cards here. It's like they're just inspired to love again, to try, and they're wanting to come through and message and talk to you with this apology, this regret. I'm sorry I was afraid. I'm sorry I sabotaged it. I'm sorry I held on to my ex. I'm sorry for pushing you away. But again, possibly too little too late, because you're going to have this new love, this fated encounter coming in around the same time probably. And this is divine intervention. This is synchronicity. This is destiny. This is true love. And, this new love, like, look at that. That's like alpha male or alpha female kind of energy. It's like very, very sexual, very romantic, very passionate, very brave. Like, looking at the man in this picture, I just see somebody who's like very strong, very independent, very brave, very mentally strong, very willing. See how he's got his hand on her and how she's resting her elbow against him. It's like a very sexy kind of energy where it's like he's claiming her in the right ways. It's like he's focused, they're focused on each other. You know what I mean? It's like they're devoted to each other. They're focused on each other. They're loyal to each other. And honestly, I don't think this other connection is going to compare to that. Because I think that even though this person was probably really sweet, I think maybe they were a little bit too shy and too afraid and too willing to let you go. You know what I mean? Like they were just not quite enough for you. They weren't quite what you needed. I get the sense that they're like you get it. I think you were empathetic with them. Like I think you understand that they've been through a lot in their past, but at the same time, I think in your heart you knew deep down that you want somebody who's braver and stronger and more independent, and you want somebody who's going to claim you and look at you like they're looking at each other. You want somebody who's going to be sure about you. You want somebody who's going to choose love and passion and romance over their fear. You want somebody who knows what they want, and you want somebody who knows what they want and somebody who knows what they have when they have it. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I do think that this love offer is going to come in. I think this other person is really getting into this romantic